Running all the way, non-stop children. Making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride in Santa's sleigh down tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one-horse open sleigh. Hey!
Marley was dead to begin with. There was no doubt whatsoever about that. The register of his burial was signed by the clergyman, the clerk, the undertaker, and the chief mourner. Scrooge signed it, and Scrooge's name was good upon change for anything he chose to put his hand to. Old Marley was dead as a doornail.
You will permit me to repeat emphatically that Marley was dead as a doornail. Scrooge knew he was dead, of course he did. How could it be otherwise? Scrooge was his partner for I don't know how many years. Scrooge was his sole executor, his sole administrator, his sole assign, his sole residual legatee, his sole friend, and his sole mourner. And even Scrooge was not so dreadfully cut up by the sad event, but that he was an excellent man of business on the very day of the funeral, and solemnized it with an undoubted bargain.
Scrooge, a squeezing, wrenching, grasping, scraping, clutching, covetous old sinner.
Okay, that's enough, ladies and gentlemen. He might hear you.
What, he doesn't know that he's cheap? Besides, I resent that remark. She ain't no lady.
And he ain't no gentleman either. Hey, Bob, how are the levels?
Good enough for government work.
Okay.
I think this play will go off without a hitch. Oh, top of the hour.
Oh, okay, I got it. You are listening to WQSMR, member-supported public radio for Newtown, New York, at the Upper Hudson Valley. It's 7 minutes past the hour, and in 1 minute we will be honoring the 45th anniversary of our station with a radio adaptation of the well-known Christmas classic, A Christmas Carol, by famed author Charles Dickens. But first, the latest headlines from National Public Radio.
And we're clear. We've gone to national feed, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, 30 seconds. Let's get ready. Oh, crap.
What?
They must have done something wrong. He's coming in.
Oh.
I can't take it anymore. If he yells again, I'm going to have a nervous breakdown. My therapist wants me to quit, but I can't afford it. I have 2 kids in daycare. Do you have another Advil?
You already took my last one the last time you walked in here.
First of all, tell your announcer that the 23rd letter of the alphabet is pronounced W as in union, not W as in F.
Yes, sir.
Secondly, the name of our fair city is pronounced Newton, as in Isaac and the apple. I know he's from downstate. What's your excuse?
Sorry, sir. Won't have to be again.
See that it doesn't.
Oh, one more thing, sir, if I may.
Be quick about it. Time is money.
Well, it's awfully chilly in the studio, sir, and
Chilly.
me and the other announcers were wondering, sir, if well, it's possibly, you know, it's
Be quick about it. Spit it out.
It's almost 50 degrees in here. We were wondering if maybe we might be able to turn up the thermostat.
We could use a little more heat in here.
Achoo!
We're gonna catch our death of cold.
For your information, Bob, hypothermia does not begin to set in until temperatures sink below 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Therefore, it's highly unlikely that you or any of your subordinates will freeze to death. I do have one suggestion.
What's that, sir?
Put on a sweater! Cold costs money! Now, if you'll excuse me, get the hell out of my way!
Did he just say coal? This building uses coal?
You know, he'd burn witches for fuel if he could get away with it. He's so tight, if you took a lump of coal and you put it up...
Hey, never mind. I get the picture. That's what I call a diamond in the rough.
That's a deal. Bob, can you please find out about the Christmas poem?
Not for nothing, Bob, but it's 7 p.m. on Christmas Eve. Do we get tomorrow off? Yes or no?
I got tickets to Disney World. They're non-refundable. I got them on the net. I gotta tell my wife and kids to go on without me.
It's not my fault you got non-refundable airline tickets. You know what the old man's like. He hasn't said a word to me.
Well, then can you just ask him, please?
Like today?
I'll do what I can. Oops, 30 seconds to air people. Let's get ready.
Mr. Cratchit, to my office immediately!
Oh, you got it from here.
Don't forget to ask him about tomorrow.
Good luck with the old man.
I won't forget.
These 2 ladies are here to solicit funds for the United Way. Have a seat, ladies. You too, Crutch.
Me, sir?
Yes, be quick about it.
Beg your pardon, sir. Where should I sit?
How should I know? What, there's no more chair? Well, then stand over here. Not there, Cratchit. Anywhere but there.
Here, sir?
That'll do.
You can have my chair.
No! Don't confuse him. He's all I've got. And if he gets screwed up, then I've got no one. As you were saying, you've come for my help in assisting the less fortunate.
Oh, yes, sir. We know that public radio reaches a lot of people, and that you could reach many thousands of families, and that many more thousands of families could be helped throughout Warren, Essex, and Saratoga counties.
And we also know that other public radio stations have donated not only airtime, but funds as well to help jumpstart the appeal.
And it could be beneficial to both of us. We benefit from the publicity, and you would benefit from the positive public relations, as well as the tax benefits. All of our contributions are completely tax deductible.
Ladies, we're a public radio station, so apart from payroll taxes, we don't pay a dime to the government. I, however, personally pay a good deal in income taxes, whatever I can hide in my tax shelter. So I, maybe, would be interested in contributing, but as a businessman, I want to know more. So tell me, why should I give to the poor when the government already subsidizes that? Isn't there Medicaid, and Social Security, welfare, food stamps?
Well, sir, there are the programs that you mentioned, but if you think 400 to 600 is enough for a family of 4 to live on, then you're quite mistaken.
When I was a boy, that was quite a lot of money. And I still think it's a lot of money. Multiplied by millions of people in these programs, comes out to billions of dollars every year. Now, despite my tax shelters every year, I end up spending more and more in taxes. And I never see any good for all the money I spend. So, why should I subsidize their so-called lifestyles? Who supported me when I was poor? No one.
Listen, sir, nobody should have had to go through what you did as a boy. Somebody should have helped you, and if they didn't, I am sorry. But we should help others because we're able to.
Don't be sorry. Made me a better and stronger man. Learn not to depend on others, but to pull myself up by my own bootstraps. And I can do more to help them in the long run by not helping them in the short run. And look, if I give you money, this will help a lot of poor people.
Oh, yes.
You have better food, better clothing, better housing, so these poor people will survive and even thrive. Then they have to. So then there's more poor people, and then the problem only gets worse, because there's more poor people to take care of than there was before. Pretty soon the number is so big, we can't do anything about it. So I say, let them die. It sounds cruel, but if enough of them die, we'll decrease the surface population, get the numbers down to a figure we can really handle, and the ones that are left, well, then those will be the ones we can really help.
Oh, we heard you were funny, but I had no idea.
I'm dead serious. To save every poor person would bankrupt this nation and turn everyone into the poor you're trying to save. If you let enough of them die, you're just letting nature take its course. Nature takes care of the weak ones through hunting, illness, freezing, starvation. Now, why should man pretend to be any different than the rest of nature? And we don't have to save most of them, because most of them are, well, let's just say there's plenty of jobs out there for those that want them. Those who don't are just lazy. If you just leave it to nature, she'll weed out the lazy ones.
Well, sir, some of the programs we fund are to deal with the issue of substance abuse. It's probably the single biggest issue we face as a nation today.
You're right. It's a huge problem. Alcoholics and drug addicts are the worst sort of scum there is. They violate the law with their behavior and then expect us to pay for their treatment. Rush Limbaugh is right. They should be put in prison. What we need is more prisons, you see, not the country club type either. I've always said, put them to work. I think maybe some hard labor would teach them to stay off the drugs and the booze.
Prisons are already overcrowded. Prisoners riot under these conditions. People will get hurt and die.
So they're low-life scum. Who cares if they die?
Mr. Scrooge, you mentioned that about all the tax dollars we're spending on those in jail. And you're right. Every year our taxes go up in part to incarcerate drug users. And what we're trying to do is keep people out of jail because it spends too much of our tax dollars as it is.
I like that thinking.
So what we'd like to do is provide drug treatment programs because it's cheaper and it's more effective than jail.
Well, I have a better solution. Addicts often finance their habit by selling drugs, yes? And these drug dealers are selling what? Poison. Well, what should we do with poisoners? Give them a speedy trial and execute them. They're attempted murderers. Firing squad. It's cheaper. You don't have to put them in jail. A cell costs more than a bullet. You can't rehabilitate them. They're no good to themselves or anybody else. So I say, just kill them.
Serious?
I'm damn serious.
Somehow I have different expectations. When Jake Marley was general manager, we could always count him for his support.
Marley is dead.
Listen, sir, we didn't come to debate you, although many of your views were quite entertaining. But we both know that public radio reaches a lot of people, and that many of your listeners, people who support this station, disagree with you. What you have is a product with value. You need to support it. You have value, your image as providing the kind of public service that is public radio.
It's not a public service. It's entertainment. People listen because we give them what they want. They can't get it anywhere else. They support us and they always will. So we don't have to worry about our image so long as we keep on giving them what they're looking for.
But I've heard that donations are down, and so is listenership, at least according to Arbitron. Why don't you get yourself some low-cost publicity by supporting us? It would be a smart business move. Now, shall I put you down for $2,000 or $5,000?
Well, let me think. Just a minute, please. Cratchit!
Yes, sir!
Put me down for the same as last year. What did we contribute last year?
Last year, let's see. Nothing, sir.
Well, that'll do. Put me down for that.
We were assured by several of the board members that you'd be on board with our proposal.
The board members are all sheep. They do what I tell them to do. Now, ladies, kindly get the hell out of my office. Are you deaf as well as stupid? I said get the hell out!
Hi, Scrooge. Keeping the house busy, I see. On Christmas Eve. Oh, would you mind me? Merry Christmas, one and all.
Merry Christmas to you too, man.
Reason do you have to be married? You're poor enough.
Why are you so miserable? Christmas time? You're rich enough.
There's no such thing as rich enough. Besides, who cares? Christmas is just an excuse for retailers to overcharge and for idiots like that husband of yours to run up his credit cards. I hate every idiot in his neighborhood. They're shouting, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays! Oh, they're the people who send those newsletters and the picture cards with the family portrait on it, like I care to see their ugly mutts. I've seen their pictures at the post office.
Kind of like the card I sent you?
Well, I didn't realize that you had sent a card like that. I got it, but I haven't had a chance to open it yet.
I suppose you'd hate to see our mugs.
I didn't say that.
You might as well have. If it offends you so much, you can throw it out.
You shouldn't have gone to so much trouble. I'm not the card type.
Oh, you really are conceited. Trust me when I say that we did not have them made up special just for you. We had them made up for our friends who actually want to see our mugs, as you put it. And my husband wanted to send it to another friend, a stupid loyalty. I said no. Send it to my Uncle Scrooge. Your uncle who hates Christmas and thinks I'm lazy, he said. Yes, I said, my uncle. Guess it was a big mistake though, so just throw it away. I don't know why I even bother. Just like I don't know why I bother every year to invite you to Christmas dinner. You never come.
Look, I really cannot come tomorrow. It's true I don't celebrate the day, but that's not why I can't come. I have a lot of work to do. I have to work all day.
Unexpected. If you change your mind,
That's not going to happen.
well, you know where I live in case the car breaks down or something happens to you. You can come over anytime you want.
Thank you. It won't be necessary.
Well, if I don't see you, then take care.
Oh, you too.
I like your niece.
Yes, she's nice. She's a fool. She's married to that perpetual student, Alan.
Yep.
Pursuing a doctorate in some arcane subject he'll never find work in. But meanwhile, she's supporting his miserable, sorry self. He's a mooch and a leech. He contributes nothing and takes everything from her.
Right.
Oh, sit down, Bob. I have to discuss something with you.
Yes, sir.
The thing is, donations are down, memberships are down, listening audience is down. We've been losing money for quite some time. The truth is, we can't make ends meet. We haven't made ends meet in about a year. And despite my best efforts, we've lost our Corporation for Public Broadcasting grant and our federal grant. The board has asked me to look into various options, one of which was to merge with a public radio station in Albany. But the board and I have decided against that because we want to retain our independence. Another option is to become a commercial station.
I'm begging your pardon, sir. The board will never go for that. Especially not those nice soccer moms from Saratoga and Glens Falls.
They already have, Bob. They see that it's in our best interest.
I see.
Apex Broadcasting wants to make us a 24-hour, 50,000-watt comedy talk station. And you'll be coming on board. No raise in salary, but plenty of perks. And you'll be our news director. Not straight news, but a comedic take on current events, like The Daily Show. Only better. And you'll have to jettison your staff. That's it. What do you say?
I don't know what to say.
Well, say yes, Bob.
I was supposed to ask about the time off for us.
Us.
Me and my staff for Christmas Day.
And I suppose you'll want the whole day off.
If it isn't too inconvenient.
Hell yes, it's inconvenient. We have work to do. If I can be here, you can too. Someone's got to run the board tomorrow for our programs. Plus, we've got the transition to talk about, plans to draw.
But Mr. Scrooge, I'm expecting family, and I'm from downstate. Please, I promised my wife to meet you at the train station.
All right. I suppose you want the whole day off.
Yes, sir.
Paid.
Yes, sir. It does say in the employee handbook, sir. Christmas is a paid holiday, sir.
Yes, fine. But be here all the earlier the next day. 7 a.m. sharp, day after Christmas. We have a lot of work to do. Tell that kid that interns for us that he has to come in tomorrow and board operate. 8 a.m. sharp.
But what about the others, sir?
Who cares? They're fired.